Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Let's Talk Football with your boy Lord Mello. We're back with another one, and it's the match day preview of the Chiefs versus Mamelodi Sundowns game. And we've been waiting for this one. It's a big one, the first big game of the season. So let's get it. If you're new to the channel, please press the subscribe button, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, tell me what you think about everything that's going on at the moment. And yeah, man, let's have a conversation. Let's get in. Let's talk football. Well, before we start with the match preview, I'm gonna go. Okay, we have a couple of top fixtures throughout this weekend. Okay, let's start with the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga, the biggest game this weekend we have is Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen. That's a very big game because Leverkusen are the defending champions of the league, and they have been beaten Bayern the past couple of games. Bayern has not won a game in the last 3 games against Leverkusen, so I think that's a big that's a huge factor in the game, because if Leverkusen been beating Bayern for the past 3 games, I think it's kind of their hoodoo team, you know. Bayern find it difficult to beat Bayer Leverkusen. In the previous 3 games, Bayern has actually they haven't won any game. Leverkusen has won 2 and they drew 1. Based on their recent form, I'd say it's gonna be a tough game because Bayern have been banging goals, and Leverkusen have not been slacking from what they've done from last season. Bayern have won all their 4 opening games this season. Leverkusen only losing 1. Losing 1 to RB Leipzig. So it's one of the huge games that are happening this weekend. And then from the Bundesliga, we move to La Liga. La Liga tomorrow, we have Atletico versus Atletico versus Real Madrid. It's the Madrid derby tomorrow. And hey, that's another tough game we're gonna have to watch, because in the head-to-head in La Liga, let me see. In the head-to-head in the previous 3 games, Real Madrid has not won either. They had 2 draws and 1 win for Atletico. And Atletico seems to be a team that can hold off Real Madrid in the Madrid derby. Of course, it's a derby, so it's gonna be tough. I'm looking forward to see what Julian Alvarez does. Hopes he bangs in some goals for Atletico. And yeah, man, that fixture has been one of those that I think Real Madrid, when they win it, they edge it slightly. But Atletico has always been a team that Real finds very difficult to beat. So I'm looking forward to that. And then in the Premiership, in the English Premiership today, we have Chelsea versus Brighton. I think that's one fire game. That's gonna be one tough game for Enzo Maresca. But playing at home, I think Chelsea can edge it out. We can count out the result if we have to. Based on the form that we've been on the previous couple of games, I'm expecting Chelsea to win the game. It's not gonna be easy, of course, with Brighton not losing a game so far this season. It's gonna be a tough game. But if you look at Chelsea also, the only loss we had was against Manchester City in the opening game of the season. And like anybody else in team doesn't expect to win against Manchester City. So I think that's gonna be that's the only dent in our recent games. Besides that, Chelsea has been looking good. Have been playing good. I heard Lavia is back from injury. I think that's gonna be a big boost for the team. Having Lavia back for the team, having Lavia back into the team, I think that's gonna be a very good boost for the midfield, because I always thought that we don't have enough cover in the midfield. Once we have one injured player, it's gonna be difficult to replace them. So since we have Lavia, Enzo, and Moises Caicedo in the midfield, I think we have enough cover for that position. So I'm looking forward to that game. And then tomorrow we have United versus Tottenham. That's the biggest game of the weekend. But United have been back. I don't think United have been consistent. On the other hand, we have to be honest, it's still the same team from last season. I think they brought in only, I think, 2 or 3 players. Okay, they brought in a defender which got injured, hasn't played in the Premier League. And then they brought Manuel Ugarte, good signing, but we haven't seen much of him so far. So I hope we'll probably see him start tomorrow. Because I think he started the game midweek, the Europa game. I think he started there. So he'll probably get his first Premier League start tomorrow against Tottenham. And then there's Zirkzee up front. So basically, I don't think Manchester United has changed much, because I think, let me say 70-80% of the team is still the same team. So I don't think they have changed much. Tottenham, they haven't bought much players. We're still gonna see the same Tottenham that we saw from last season. So man, I think it's two teams that haven't changed much, but also they need points on the board because they're trailing behind, with United having two losses and a draw so far in the Premier League. So I think they're gonna have to pick it up. And then let's get to the Kaizer Chiefs Mamelodi Sundowns preview. That's the main thing for the video, guys. So we're gonna be previewing this game, and I'm gonna be showing you my predicted starting lineup, and I'm gonna give you a scoreline prediction for the game. Okay, before we go into the lineup, a bit of background of the fixture. Both teams have won the 2 opening league games. I'd say Sundowns have been more convincing. Chiefs, I would say they haven't been playing full 90-minute games. Of course, they have been looking good, better than the previous seasons, but they don't play the whole game. The first opening minutes of the game, probably the first 20 to 25 minutes, Kaizer Chiefs will dominate the game. They will be looking good, and then from around 30 minutes until the end of the game, they have been played out. We saw that against Marumo Gallants, and then we saw that midweek against Amazulu. They don't play the full 90 minutes, and I think that's because of their high press. They press so high, they use so much energy, but they can't sustain it for the whole 90 minutes. And I think that's going to be a very huge factor in this game. Well, in the past, the past 3 games we've been facing each other, Sundowns have been winning all those games. With the most recent fixture that we played against them last season, we won 5-1. Hoping for a much balanced scoreline today, but I'm still hoping that we win. Still looking forward to us beating Kaizer Chiefs. So let's get into my starting lineup, my predicted starting lineup for the fixture. Let's go. Here it is. Well, in the goals, obviously, I've went for Ronza, Ballon d'Or, Yashin. It's Yashin, eh? Yeah, Ballon d'Or, Yashin nominee in the post. Ronza, guys, we know he's the best goalkeeper in the country, so you can't put him out. And then I went for a 3-4-3, which, if you watch Sundowns, you know it switches up during the game. We go from a 3-4-3 to a 4-3-3, depending on the situation of the game, right? So my back three is Lubusa, Kosier, and Grant Kekana. I haven't changed anybody from that back three from the previous game. I think we're looking solid with Grant and Lubusa as our center backs, and River just dropping in between them to make it a 3. Because River mostly he's the one who controls the game for us. He knocks the ball around for us so we can keep control of the game. And then when we defend, he can drop into the defense. If probably you know we play with our fullbacks playing high up. So once it happens that we lose the ball high up, teams come with a counter attack, River can drop into the middle of the center backs and we have a back three. Maybe one of the fullbacks might cover somehow to make it a back four. So in my back three, I go for Busa, Kosie, and Kekana. And then the midfield, on my right hand side, I'll go for Morena. Morena has been performing very well. Tapelo has been performing very well, replacing Modau, which I hope Modau and Tebo, they have been frozen out of the squad. So I hope they get back into the squad. I hope everything will be fixed and they'll be back and be part of the squad. Because, hey man, we need as much players as we have, as we need, because we play a lot of tournaments and we all know Kuliso and Debza are top quality players. Bafana players. So I'm hoping that they'll be back into the squad. So I'll go for Tapelo for his pace, because Tapelo has so much pace, man. And we thought since he got injured, he might be a bit off, but he started the season very well in the right back position. On the left, I'm going for Mudiba. We had Tiwana in the left back position, but I'm thinking that Aubry, with the experience and the amount of time he's been playing in the PSL, I think he can handle our left back position. Not saying Tiwana has been bad, because he has been giving us good performances. The only thing I think Coach Mangoba should go for today is experience more than anything. It's a big game. I don't want pressure to get to the 19-year-old. I want experienced players that have been playing at this level for the past couple of seasons. So I'd go for Mdiba in the left back position, and then my two midfielders, I go for Tambazwane and Alinde. I know Lebumabue has been performing, but this is a game for Tambazwane, guys. Mshishi has not started any game. Our skipper needs to start today's game. We need Tambazwane. Tambazwane can play in any game, actually. But what the coach said was he's managing his minutes because he's getting older right now. So he can't be playing every game because of his age. But I think Tambazwane has been professional throughout his career. He has been keeping fit, doesn't get injured regularly. So I think he's in good condition to play and start tomorrow, even if he doesn't play the full 90 minutes. But I'm just hoping that he can start the game so we can dominate Chiefs with the ball as early as possible. Get an early goal as early as possible. Get an early goal so we can dominate the game, so we can control the pace of the game. Because of course, Kaizer Chiefs are gonna try to come at us with their pace, with their high press. So we're gonna have to keep the ball very good for us so that we can dominate the game. Marcelo, we know, controls everything. So if we have Tamba and Marcelo in the midfield, I think we're gonna have Tamba, Marcelo, and Riva in the midfield. I think we're gonna have control of the football most of the game, for the majority of the game actually. From what we've seen from Kaizer Chiefs in the previous games, they're a team that rely on high press and pace. So if we keep the ball and keep them running for the ball, behind the ball, not catching the ball, they're going to get tired. They're not going to play for 90 minutes. And I think that's going to be an advantage for us. Keeping the ball and playing the ball behind. It's going to be a huge difference in this game. And I think with the pace up front, I went for Ribeiro, Matthews, and Reyners. With that pace, I think we're going to catch them on the break. If Kaizer Chiefs try to play the ball, if they try to play position-based football against us, they better well be focused for the whole 90 minutes. Because if they're going to do that, lose position up front, we're going to hit them on the break. And if you watch the game between Marumo Gallants, Sundowns on the break are dangerous. If we go on a counter, we are very dangerous. Playing long balls behind defense, we are very dangerous. With the pace of Morena, Reynolds, and Matthews, dude, I don't think any team is going to cover that in the PSL so far. No team is going to cover that pace. If you're going to give us space to run behind, we're going to dominate you. Well, that's my starting 11 for today. My predicted starting 11 for today. Let's see what happens. And before we go, I'm going to give you my prediction, guys. It's a tough game because Kaizer Chiefs has improved, guys. They look a different team this season. So my prediction for the game, I'm gonna go 3-1 Sundowns. I'm going 3-1 Sundowns. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Tell me your predictions. And yeah, man, looking forward to the game. You'll probably get a match review. Not sure if not tomorrow. Well, if not tomorrow, maybe Monday. But you'll get a match review probably in the coming 2 days or so. And shout out to everybody that's been watching. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, leave a comment. Tell me what you think, guys. Let's interact. Let's go, man. Comment, share with your friends. Press the notification bell for all the future drops. And yeah, man, shout out to everybody. Thank you. We out.